Most of us are looking for happiness. It seems to be the ultimate goal of every human being. How can I live a happy life? Would you like to know how to boost your happiness? Hi, my name is Dr. Erwin. I have high performance good habits to lead a happy and successful life. In this video, I'll share with you 3 top tips to boost your happiness. If you've not already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe by clicking here. You get new video every Thursday. Tip number 1. Invest in relationship. Devoting time for relationship with friends and family is one of the most important factor of happiness. Studies have shown time and time again the importance of fostering strong relationship with friends and families. Humans are social creatures. We're designed to live with other people in community. We're never designed to live on our own. So building relationship with other people and investing in relationship in our everyday life is something that's going to boost your happiness. Because when you do that, you actually strengthen these ties that you have with other people. Some of them may be weak ties, others may be strong ties, people you're closer to. When you build a strong tie with people, you actually become closer to them and you bond with these people. And when things get tough, you actually form a support network who will be able to help you to weather any storm. Because what happens is that so many people find that they don't have a good social network and they find themselves lonely and isolated, especially when they find themselves in a struggle or a rough patch. So when you build a relationship with other people, then what happens is that you have this social support network that's going to help you. So investing in relationship pays off over time. There's also this compounding effect of building relationship because you're actually going to expand your relationship and have a good social support network. If you're a doctor watching this, perhaps you've been moved to a new city because of your job. It's not uncommon for doctors to actually move to a different city where they know nobody and have to start from scratch. I still remember when I first started working, I moved to Yorkshire and I moved to a city called York. I knew nobody in York, but what I did is that I joined new clubs. So when I joined new clubs, I actually met new people and developed friendship with these people. Some of these people I'm still in touch with. So when you move in a new city, you might feel isolated. If you're a doctor, you might be busy with your work, but it's important to make an effort and devote time for new relationship with friends. The other thing is to use your annual leave and catch up with friends and families you've not met for a while who live quite far away. You could either book a holiday with them or you could go and visit them. So you'll find that when you do these things, it's going to help you to boost your happiness level. Tip number 2, appreciate what you have in life. There's so many things that's happening to us, and what we tend to do is that we focus on the negative things. We focus on things we don't have instead of appreciating what we have. The other day I saw a patient who actually lost her sense of taste and smell. And this patient could not taste anything whatsoever, could not smell anything whatsoever. Imagine if you were eating a meal, a delicious meal, and you could not taste anything, nothing at all, no taste. How would that feel to you? I'm sure you probably take this for granted until you lose a sense of taste or smell. Until I saw this patient, I did not even realize about the sense of taste and smell that I had, and I took it for granted. And it's only when you lose something that you realize the true value that you have this. So it's important to appreciate what you have in life. A practice that I find particularly useful is to write down 3 good things that happen to me every day. This is very powerful because when you do this, you actually think back about this good thing that happened in your day. And when you think about it, you actually reminisce about this good experience that happened to you. You boost a positive emotion. So keeping a journal and write down 3 good things that happen to you every day would be something that can help to boost your happiness. One of my favorite quotes on gratitude is a quote from Jack Canfield. Tip number 3, cultivate optimism. Cultivating optimism is a powerful practice. Cultivating optimism has been shown by science to bring so many benefits. When you cultivate optimism, you actually boost your happiness. An optimistic person will see the glass half full when a pessimistic person will see the glass half empty. They're both seeing the same glass, but the perspective are different. So the perspective you have of an event will determine the experience you have of the event. So two people in the same situation may actually have completely different experience depending on which perspective they have. So let me ask you something. Through which lens do you see the world? Comment in the comment section through which lens you see the world, because it does matter on the perspective you have and the reality that you have of life. Let me share with you 3 lenses that you could use to see the world that will help you to cultivate optimism. The first lens is a reverse lens. So the reverse lens is very useful, especially if you're dealing with people. The reverse lens will allow you to put yourself in the other person's shoes and ask yourself why the person is doing what they're doing and how would they feel about that if you were in the shoes of that person. This will give you the perspective of the other person. The second lens is a long lens. So the long lens allows you to see things over the long term. So say for example, you're experiencing a very bad, horrible thing happening to you right now. So the long lens will allow you to see things in the future. In 5 or 10 years, will this thing be temporary or permanent? Will you have something else that will bring happiness to your life? How is your future? Is your future hopeful? Let's say for example, you're stuck in traffic and you're feeling that you're very upset because you're going to be late. The long lens allows you to see over the long term, in 5 years down the line. Will this actually affect you at all, or will this be something that don't matter, just a trivial thing? Let's say you went for a job interview and you didn't get the job. So if you're feeling very low about it and you're dwelling on it, using the long lens will allow you to actually think, well, I may not have had this job, but in the long term, this won't affect me that much because it could be a blessing in disguise and I might have another opportunity down the line which is better. So the long lens allows you to see things in the long term. Instead of dwelling on a small thing that's happening right now, you actually see things and have this long-term perspective. The last lens is the wide lens. The wide lens is very important, especially to have a bird's eye view of events happening in your life. When you have this bird's eye view on things in life, you actually take a step back and have an observer perspective of things, a third person perspective that will allow you to respond to what's happening to you instead of having a knee-jerk reaction to something happening to you. So having this bird's eye view will be very useful to ask yourself, how can I grow from this challenge? What can I learn from this? So you're finding opportunity in something that other people might find a problem. So that's a powerful way to reframe a problem and turn it into an opportunity. Today you've learned 3 ways to boost your happiness. Tip number 1, devote time for relationship with friends and families. Tip number 2, express gratitude and appreciate what you have in life. Tip number 3, cultivate optimism. Cultivating optimism will bring more happiness to you. I hope you found this video useful. Smash the like button if you found this video valuable, and don't forget to subscribe for new video every Thursday. Take care everybody, bye bye.